During the final years of World War II, Adolf Hitler's confidence began to crack, not in one moment, but through a series of crushing blows that stripped away his delusions of invincibility. Yet, there is one story that captures the moment he finally realized the war was truly lost. It was late in 1943, during the height of the Allied bombing campaign over Germany. The Royal Air Force and the U.S. Army Air Forces had begun devastating raids on German cities: Hamburg, Berlin, Cologne, and the industrial heartland of the Ruhr. The once proud Reich, which Hitler had promised would last 1,000 years, was now burning under a rain of fire. One night, after an especially destructive bombing raid on Hamburg, known as Operation Gomorrah, Hitler reportedly looked out over a sea of flames from his special train and said quietly to his staff, "If we lose the war, the people will deserve no better." That sentence, cold and detached, revealed a grim truth. He no longer believed in victory. The Battle of Stalingrad earlier that same year had already broken the illusion of German supremacy. The defeat of the Sixth Army and the surrender of General Paulus in February 1943 marked the beginning of the end. Over 300,000 Axis soldiers were lost, and from that point on, Germany was on the defensive. Still, Hitler refused to admit it publicly. He demanded total war, total mobilization, and blind loyalty. By 1944, as Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy in Operation Overlord and Soviet forces advanced from the east, even his closest generals began to doubt his sanity. The failed July 20th assassination plot by his own officers confirmed that faith in his leadership had collapsed. As the Allied bombings intensified, destroying not just military targets but entire cities, Hitler retreated deeper into his bunker in Berlin. He stopped visiting the front lines, surrounded himself with loyalists, and issued impossible orders to armies that no longer existed. By early 1945, as the Red Army closed in on Berlin, Hitler knew the end was near. In his final days, he ranted about betrayal and fate, but privately admitted that Germany was finished. On April 30th, 1945, with Soviet shells exploding above, he ended his life in the Führer bunker, finally accepting, in death, what he had long refused to admit in life. The war was lost.